Ladies and gentlemen, coin hunters, collectors, and treasure seekers, stop scrolling right now, because what I'm about to tell you could completely change the way you look at the humble penny in your pocket. That tiny 1-cent coin you've ignored for years. It might be hiding a shocking secret worth hundreds, thousands, or even more. Today, we're diving into two legendary Lincoln cents that have fueled collector obsession, sparked auction wars, and turned ordinary people into accidental winners, the 1959 Lincoln penny and the 1990 D Lincoln penny. These are not just coins. These are stories of history, mistakes, rarity, and hidden value. Buckle up, because for the next few minutes, your view of pocket change will never be the same again. Now let's rewind the clock and start with the 1959 Lincoln penny, a coin that marked a turning point in American numismatic history. The year 1959 was monumental because it introduced a brand new reverse design to the Lincoln cent. For the first time since 1909, the familiar wheat ears disappeared, replaced by the Lincoln Memorial. This redesign celebrated the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making the coin instantly historic the moment it entered circulation. Millions of Americans held these new pennies in their hands, unaware that some of them carried errors and varieties that would one day become incredibly valuable. The 1959 Lincoln cent was struck at the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Standard coins from this year are composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving them that rich reddish-brown tone collectors love. While most 1959 pennies are common, the excitement begins when we talk about error coins and rare varieties. Errors from this year are especially desirable because they represent the very first year of the Lincoln Memorial reverse. Collectors go wild for mistakes from transitional years, and 1959 is a prime example. One of the most talked about 1959 penny errors is the double die variety. Doubling occurs when the die used to strike the coin receives multiple impressions at slightly different angles, causing a doubling effect on letters, numbers, or design elements. On some 1959 Lincoln cents, this doubling can be seen on the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust. Even subtle doubling can significantly increase a coin's value, especially in higher grades. Another thrilling error collectors hunt for is the off-center strike. Imagine a coin where Lincoln's portrait is partially missing or shifted dramatically to one side. These errors happen when the coin planchet is not properly aligned during striking. A well-centered off-strike that still shows the full date can command impressive prices, often ranging from $100 to over $500 depending on severity and condition. Clipped planchets are also known among 1959 penny errors. These occur when the metal strip used to punch out coin blanks overlaps or misfeeds, leaving a curved or straight section missing from the coin. Authentic clips show smooth, rounded edges and metal flow lines, making them instantly recognizable to experienced collectors. A genuine clipped 1959 Lincoln cent can sell for anywhere between $50 and $300, with larger or more dramatic clips fetching even more. Then there are broad strikes, where the coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing it to spread out wider than normal. These coins often have distorted rims and a flattened appearance. Broad strike errors from 1959 are popular because they clearly show the minting mistake while still retaining strong design details. Depending on condition, values can range from $75 to $400 or more. Now let's talk about condition, because condition is everything in numismatics. A standard 1959 Lincoln penny in circulated condition might be worth just a few cents. But in pristine, uncirculated condition with full red luster, values can jump to $5, $10, or higher. Error coins, however, completely rewrite the price guide. A high-grade error coin from 1959 can easily reach four figures at auction if it's rare, dramatic, and authenticated. Now we fast forward to 1990 and shift our focus to the Denver Mint. The 1990 D Lincoln penny might sound modern and common, but don't let that fool you. This coin has earned legendary status among collectors because of one very famous error, the 1990 D close AM variety. To understand why this coin is so important, you need to look at the reverse of the Lincoln cent. On the Lincoln Memorial design, the letters A and M in the word America can either be spaced apart or nearly touching. For most circulation strikes from 1990, the A and M are clearly separated. However, a small number of 1990 D pennies were mistakenly struck using a proof reverse die, where the A and M are very close together. This is known as the close AM variety, and it is one of the most sought-after modern penny errors ever discovered. What makes the 1990 D close AM so exciting is its rarity. Only a tiny number of these coins escaped the mint and entered circulation. For years, collectors didn't even know they existed. When the variety was finally confirmed, it sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. Suddenly, people everywhere were checking their change, coin rolls, and old collections, hoping to find one. The value of a genuine 1990 close AM penny is staggering. Even in circulated condition, these coins can sell for $3,000 to $5,000. In uncirculated condition, prices can soar to $10,000 or more, depending on grade and eye appeal. Certified examples graded by top services are fiercely contested at auctions, often exceeding expectations. But the close AM is not the only error worth watching for in 1990 Lincoln cents. There are also double die varieties, though they are less dramatic than the close AM. Doubling may appear on Lincoln's portrait, inscriptions, or date. These coins typically sell for $20 to several $100s depending on strength and condition. Off-center strikes from the Denver Mint in 1990 are also collectible. Because modern minting processes are more precise, errors from this era are often more valuable due to their relative scarcity. A clean off-center 1990 penny with a visible date can bring $100 to $300 or more. Die cracks and cut errors are another category collectors love. Die cracks appear as raised lines on the coin caused by cracks in the die. When a piece of the die breaks away entirely, it creates a cut, resulting in a blob-like raised area on the coin. Larger and more dramatic cuts on 1990 pennies can sell for $50 to several $100s. Broad strikes, clipped planchets, and wrong planchet errors are also known for 1990 pennies. A penny struck on the wrong planchet, such as a dime or foreign blank, can be worth thousands, especially if authenticated. These errors are extremely rare and highly prized. Now let's talk about why these two coins, the 1959 Lincoln penny and the 1990 Lincoln penny, are so important to collectors. They represent two different eras of American coinage. The 1959 penny marks the birth of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse, a symbol recognized worldwide. The 1990 penny represents the modern era, where advanced technology still couldn't prevent human error from creating rare treasures. These coins also share a powerful lesson: valuable coins don't always look valuable at first glance. They don't sparkle like gold or shine like silver. They blend in, hide in plain sight, and pass through countless hands unnoticed. That's what makes numismatics so thrilling. Every handful of change is a potential discovery. Every old jar of pennies is a mystery waiting to be solved. Collectors who specialize in error coins know that patience, knowledge, and attention to detail are key. Learning how to spot doubling, spacing differences, mint marks, and strike anomalies can turn an ordinary hobby into an exciting treasure hunt. And with coins like the 1959 and 1990 Lincoln cents, the rewards can be life-changing. Today, these pennies continue to inspire new generations of collectors. They remind us that history isn't just found in museums, it's found in our pockets, drawers, and forgotten containers. They prove that even the smallest denomination can carry immense value when rarity and error collide. So the next time you see a penny dated 1959 or 1990, don't dismiss it. Look closer. Examine the details. Check the spacing of the letters. Inspect the strike. Because that tiny copper coin might just be one of the most exciting discoveries you'll ever make. And remember, on Coins Numismatic Series, we don't just collect coins, we uncover hidden history, 1 cent at a time.